Hello everybody, Smith here. Welcome back to some more City Skylines and welcome back to our little city of San Anvíl. Things have been progressing reasonably nicely. I mean, we managed to get over the 69,000 population mark last time and we're just sort of like waiting and hoping and watching that as fingers crossed it creeps up towards the 70,000 mark. There's still plenty of residential development to be done. Some of these are creeping up towards their next tier, some of them are not. Hopefully though before too long these will start upgrading. A little bit of upgrading already going on. As I said previously, I think we've got all the buildings we need to get us to 70,000. We do have some abandoned buildings, either due to lack of workers. Oh god, the lack of workers thing is really kicking in. Yeah, I think as our population gets more educated, we're going to have to do some more stuff about that. We put this part of our city, this industrial zone, to Industry 4.0, and despite an initial surge of lack of educated worker warnings, it now seems to be okay. Touch wood. Are you not covered by any crematoria whatsoever? Do we need to actually just put one in specifically so you have some coverage? Because that would be, frankly, quite ridiculous, but it's looking like that's something we may have to do. Fine. Ooh. That's actually not a bad spot for it. And does that get you... That does actually get you some coverage. Okay. Because we had this problem before when a dead person's been waiting for transport in the police station and no one's come to pick it up. And I'm not sure exactly why that is, but you can never have too many crematoria anyway, so I'm not too fussed about building another one there. As I said, it fits quite nicely. It's not stopping anything from growing. We could put something else in there. Do we want to put something else in there? I'm sure we can. I'm sure we'll just leave that for decorations. Last time, I was made some progress with these little paths along this more northerly artery here. We did hit a bit of a snag because previously, when I do the footbridge, I like to have one sort of like couple of branches coming off here and a couple of branches coming off sort of in the other direction, just so it makes it easier for people to use. Over here, I couldn't really do that. I've been looking at this between episodes, and I think what we can do here, bring one along there, and then it's a little steep, but it should do, and I think we can do something similar here, except I think we're going to sodding road guidelines, and I think we're going to need to demolish this as well. Bring it up here, then we're going to demolish that a bit, demolish it a bit. I'm going to demolish you as well. I think that'll regrow more efficiently. If you know what I'm saying, if I'm making any sense at all. And then another one down there. Oh, that's even steeper. That's even steeper. Right. Distance too short. Let's bring a road out here anyway. Let's bring this road out here anyway. I think that's an improvement. Let's demolish you. Let's demolish you. And then can we bring something? We'll just have to bring something out like that. No great loss. That's that taken care of over here. Over here, we're going to do something similar. Not entirely the same. And bring you down there. Now, previously when I've done this, there's also been some way to get across the top of the roundabout, keep pedestrians away from these crossings, stop them from basically, you know, getting in the way of our traffic. But here, it's a bit of an awkward angle. In fact, these two are sort of, yeah, these are the closest points on the upper walkways there. So what I think I'm going to do is we're just going to bring something in like that. We're similarly going to bring something in like that there, and just hook the two up like that. Gives our pedestrians a way to cross over the top. If you want to go from there to there, though, I was thinking maybe do something similar. I mean, that's as good a point as any, and then maybe bring you down like that. Is that going to be too steep? That's going to be a little steep. I think we... No, I don't like that angle. No, actually, I think that'll be okay. I think that'll be okay. I think it's not quite as neat as some of the other ones, but I think it does cover all the bases we need it to cover. What are we going to do over this side? What are we going to do over this side? I think for the moment what we'll do is we will expand our little path network here. 1, 2, 3... Bit of a height difference from one side to another, but shouldn't matter. And another one down here. 1, 2, 3. Why are you not letting me do that? So we go 1, 2. That's on the ground. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you. Now we're going to demolish, just strip these back a bit so we can access the, where are we? Get them to come diagonally-ish. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sodding road guidelines again. 1, 2, 3, 4. For some reason, that's taken that up. Huh. That's behaving a little weirdly. One, 2, 3, 4. That takes you down to the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I just think it's not. The game engine isn't handling the change in the scenery as I would expect it to. But we'll just build that down there. Okay, that's one footbridge installed. Once again, let's trim this back so we gain access to those. Gain access to the grid squares. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, that's sort of more as I was expecting it to behave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that's yeah, that's the same as the other side. Just check. Yep, and again that's behaving more as I was expecting it to. So bring you in here. Bring you in here. Same over here. So we've got the basics of some paths there. We will do our normal thing of trying to set these up. Should we bring something along here? Let's bring something along here. Sort of need it to come one more square along there in order to do what I want it to do. Okay. And I'm going to bring that down there. This just along there until it hooks in. We demolish that, and then if I've done this right, we should be able to hook this in like that. Oh, God, that looks horrific. Anything we can do for that. Okay, that's looking better. The other thing we can do for that, of course, is demolish the random tree log we have sticking out there. Now, there isn't... Okay, let's actually concentrate on the north side of this for the moment. So that's one sort of entry point there. We're going to want something coming out here. Actually, scratch that. We may as well integrate that with something coming out here. Then you're going to be a pain in the backside, aren't you? You're going to be a pain in the backside. Something coming along here. I don't know to where. I'm just going to build that like that for the moment. You can come out and hook in there. It's done something interesting to our roundabout, but it should all be fine. Kind of. I think. And then we're going to want something similar to happen over here. Something coming out. Something along here. Yep. Something along here. Yep, we may have to... Yeah, we'll demolish this bit here, bring something down there. You won't fit quite there, will you? So, bring you up to there. Across there. To do this one, I'll bring you out to... Let's take road length off, let's just go by grid primarily. Let's bring you in there. Okay. And we may as well just do something like that. I'm not going to hook this one up both ways. The same way I'm not going to hook this one up both ways, because there just isn't anywhere really to do that, actually, looking at that. Sort of path coming out there. Where else can we hook this path in? Where else can we hook this path in? Would I be able to get something in? Not a chance in hell, I don't think. That, on the other hand, is looking a little more like it. Ooh, academic year report. Students, minus 21 students, not too fussed about that. Road guidelines on, road guidelines off. Just bring you down to there for the moment. Hook you up. That's not too bad. I think we're just going to have to demolish something here. Halfway between these two, I think you're the one we're going to have to sacrifice, matey boy. So we're going to want like another two. Let's have one coming out like that. We'll have another one. We want another one roughly there. Okay. So our path network has... We've brought it up basically all the way along here. Oh, and now we've done that. We can do our usual trick of our little paths across the top. Bring this one in. Okay. Path network has been expanded. Will help pedestrians get about the place. Yeah, this one's already being used quite a lot. For some bizarre reason, people are coming up here and then go... Do they not have... They could just use this bit. Why are you not just using... It might be because the pedestrians already set off and have their path sort of decided before before there was a chance to do anything else. But again, should hopefully keep the amount of traffic we have to deal with down a bit. There's a new piece of land available for purchase. I know, 69,388. Okay, we are looking good. We are looking good. Last time, I also said I was running an experiment to see what was going on with these bus lines. I put in basically another bus line which was just doing this as opposed to our existing bus line, which kind of did both this district here and this district here. The one that is just servicing this district here has become very popular. All the stops that this line services within this district have suddenly become reasonably unpopular, with a select few exceptions. I mean, if we want to go over here, this is the worst of it. Yeah, all the biggest ones are now in this zone here. So I think doing a bus line between these was a mistake. I think what we wanted to do was just get buses that service these districts individually and transport people to and from the metro stations. That's what I was trying to say. Got there in the end. Oh, look at some of these buildings. That is stunning. Yep, and all these upgraded properly and everything. Right, so I think this bus line is now... Oh god, look at some of those numbers. We're going to have to sort that out. We're going to do with our green bus line, though, is we are just going to delete line. So what we're going to want now is a new bus line which just services this district here. This junction here I've set for no through traffic, so we can't really do anything there. We're going to just have to get creative. What are we going to want? So I think we're going to want a bus line that comes along here. We'll put this stop in here for the one which services the metro station. We'll come along here a bit. It's in order to make sure we pick up as much of the area as possible. We'll bring you around here. I'll bring you around here, actually. And another one there. And another one there. And another one there. And there. And there. And there. We can't really bring you up. There's no sort of through road to get back to this. So I think what we're going to do is just put one there. Put one of those two are a bit closer together. But because we're not actually servicing this bit up here too closely, I think that's going to be the best thing. Do we want to do that? Let's remove that stop. Let's move you up one, and let's just move you along to there. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Okay, and the main purpose of that one will be to just transport people around this district and ferry them to the metro station. That appears to be a more efficient use of the buses we have. Okay, so at the moment we're still deploying the new buses. Oh, here comes the one for the new line. 4 vehicles. I have a feeling we're going to want more than that. And we are going to make you that same sort of greeny colour because it fits in with the sort of the colour scheme of the rest of our transport network. So I think we're settled on wanting to have buses which just travel. Buses which travel within these districts, ferrying people to the metro stations, and the metro stations can do most of the heavy lifting. How are our metro lines getting on? How are we doing? 69, 69,500. This one is looking all right. This one, 200. It's not sort of out of hand, really. It might start getting busier as this bus line takes effect and more people start being ferried to the metro station. But that's a bridge we'll have to cross later on. Population's dropping a bit, actually. What I might want to do... Is there any way we can actually cram some more residential? I mean, there might be up here. What about here? There was a possibility of maybe bringing some roads. I mean, if I just brought... It's not going to do much. Could we just put a little bit of more new residential there? We could fill that in. It's not going to have a huge effect, but it should help with things a little bit. Another abandoned building. Any more abandoned buildings while we're at it? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Commercial demand still on the rise. Anything we can do about that? You're reasonably well, but as a zone, this little bit is reasonably well buffered from any residential. Apart from that bit there. I might take those offices out, put some more commercial in there. We did demolish a bit of commercial there, of course, didn't we? For the moment, though, I think we're just... Oh, population's rebounding back up. That's good news. As I said, I think we've got all the stuff we need to see us to the 70,000 mark. It's just going to be a case of kind of waiting for it. Now, we're sort of waiting for a lot of stuff here to upgrade. What I might do is put in this district's bus line, similarly to what we did over here. So let's put in a new bus line. I probably want to do, again, something of a figure of 8. Let's have something there. You come up here. Up here. Stop there. Come across the road into our campus. I think just the one stop there. So bring you out here. And then people can just access, yep, and then bring you into here. Those planes make a lot of noise. Along here. Along here. Across into here. Just there. And then there. And then bring you back to complete the line. Might want to move you a bit further along. Yeah. I'll move you a bit further along as well. Back here. And again, another figure of 8, so twice a loop it'll drop people off within the vicinity of the metro station. So those buses should start, where are we? Here. So those buses should start trundling out. You're the new line. Again, we'll put you up to 8. What colours haven't we done? Sort of primary and secondary colours on the old RGB spectrum. We'll do a nice cyan colour there. What that should do, the addition of those bus stops should upgrade the land value here, and should hopefully... Oh, that's nice. But hopefully those additional bus stops should mean that stuff in here will upgrade thanks to the higher land value. Upgrading residential buildings. More citizens, higher population. 69,800. Oh, we're so close you can smell it. We really are. We really are. So a couple more districts to sort out a bus line for. That shouldn't be too bad, though. Plenty of pedestrians using this. This is starting to look a little jam-packed. What's happening with our airport? We built... What the hell is happening with our airport? Huh. Oh my god, 69,907. Oh, it might actually happen. Oh, it can't spawn in there, so they're spawning in... Oh god. We need to sort this out. I think we might need 6-lane to actually interface with the roundabout. I think that's going to be... Yeah, look at them go now. That's proving much more efficient. The ones here are starting to move now. Okay, but a little bit of extra transport, a few more transport options for our citizens. Yeah, people using this. Not many people using it this side. Not sure why that is. I'm just not sure if there's a lower utility, given that this is a kind of like a straight road all the way along here. Yes! We have done it! 70,000. 70,000 population. Okay. On our way to becoming we're already past the metropolis stage. That's it. What do we get? Monuments, international airport, cargo airport, hub, metropolitan airport. Right, so some interesting things, but we've got 7.5 million in the bank. Just before we go, I am just gonna splurge. Let's buy everything. Buy everything we can. Let's buy out the entire 5x5 grid. Already got that one. Buy out everything. And yeah, look at that. Suddenly we've got a lot more room to play with. A lot more we can do, a lot more space we can utilise. The question is, how much further do we take this thing? I mean, there is a lot I'd like to do with this. I think now we should actually... We do have the space elevator. Eden Project. Yeah, the Eden Project was the one I kind of wanted, but was a little less feasible than the space elevator. But I think we will continue this for a little bit longer. Just put down a few more sub... Has no one come to grab that body? Oh, for goodness sake. I can't do this every time there's a dead body at the police station. Ugh. Anyway, I think at the very least there's a bit of tidying up I'd like to do. A few more things like the bus network. I'd like to expand that out to the rest of the city. But we've achieved some semblance of completion now. As I said, it's just up for us, up to us to decide how much further we want to go. I'll have a think about that between episodes. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.